Hello Virgo, to your December 23rd through the 31st reading. This is your in-month reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. I did put up the moon reading, and then I will go and do the 2024 yearly forecast for the last reading of the year and the month. So be sure to catch those. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Best messages coming out. Best message, please. Oh. Okay, let's see what we got here. Got a few coming out. We do have some seeking personal closure. So it does feel like whatever you're trying to complete, there is no completion at this time, but it does feel like you're definitely trying to close this chapter within your life. Wow. And really, really trying hard. But it just feels like every shortcut that you're taking is just not working in your favor. So let's see what cards we have coming out. We have all these cards here. We have this one over here as well. So let's take that. So let's see. We have the sudden awareness, choosing your own happiness, and and taking some withdrawal from the situation. We have the Tower, sudden change and awareness. I feel like it's more of a sudden change and awareness, but there also could be that you are having some kind of, it's definitely sudden awareness because you have two cards of sudden awareness coming out together. That's definitely causing some inner upheaval, regrets and failure, and feeling like there's some disappointment, arguments. Winning at all costs, trying to win the situation, conflict. Two of Wands, making new decisions. It's definitely making new decisions, going over in your mind what is going on within the situation. Queen of Cups, 10 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Pentacles, feeling out in the cold and doing it all by yourself, carrying all the weight. The 10 of Wands in reverse. So it does feel like you do have some loneliness and some needing to fix some situations. It does feel like there's some overstressedness and burned out, feeling a little depressed. Over here, it's talking about feeling like you need a little bit of self-care and self-love when it comes to this situation. Let's grab a couple of cards. Kind of on the outcome over here. I want to kind of see what the outcome is to the situation. Focusing your attention on a passionate project or something else so that it keeps you away from any kind of conflict or disagreements. So you could feel like, you know what, I'm looking at other things that keep me happy at this time because I don't want to be around you because it causes strife, it causes conflict. So I'm just kind of doing my own thing. Yeah, see, focused on my own projects, my own things, until I can figure out how I'm going to move, until I can figure out what's going on within this situation. So you are definitely just kind of holding back. But there's a lot of epiphanies. There's a lot of thinking going on over here of how you're going to make this personal closure. It could be your domestic life, right? So this could be within a relationship, your wife, your husband, however, within the family. So it does... Yeah, being obsessed with work, just kind of, like I said, just kind of doing your own thing as you're having domestic problems. So it is talking about domestic problems within the home. If you know it's not the home and it's the job, then put it in that area. It is a generalized reading. But it's definitely saying I'm more obsessed with doing my own hobbies, my own work, doing what I want. Maybe I'm just, kind of holding back. Maybe I'm just kind of kicking back in the bedroom, just kind of doing my own thing. Right. I'm going to use this deck over here. Get some color. Let's get some color going. Did a couple of readings the black on the black, but I think I want a little color. Let's put some color into this and see what's going on. Sudden awareness. So it's kind of the same thing. The sudden awareness is actually what causes this upheaval within yourself and it makes a tower within yourself, because you're realizing the disappointments. It's almost like, more disappointments upon more disappointments. The moon, yeah, things that are hidden, things that are illuminated, things that are coming clear in your mind, things that, maybe you've even been kind of holding back, maybe things that you felt like it was kind of a mystery, things that were a little more secret, you're now seeing clearly about the situation. Or maybe you've been kind of blindly kind of putting blinders on yourself and veiling yourself from seeing the truth to certain situations because maybe you just didn't want to know, and now they're kind of in your face and you don't have a chance to blind those anymore, right? Or just say, no, that's just in my mind, it's not really happening, right? But now you're seeing the truth to the situation. Oh, just definitely making you look elsewhere. It's making you look out, right? It's making you want to walk away. It's making you look like, maybe I do want to leave home. Maybe I do want to look across the shores. Maybe I want to do other things within my life, because there is some grief that's going on over here that's making you look outward at the situation. And it's almost like more you're looking out at waiting for these ships to come in. Maybe you were even waiting for progress within the situation to fix itself. You're realizing it's not going to fix itself. So this is where that seeking closure is, and it's kind of like seeking personal closure to the situation, but it also feels like there is no closure. There is nothing I can do to fix the situation. They're definitely being sneaky. There's definitely something going on. Now you have Seven of Swords on top of, Seven of Swords. Five of Swords on top of Seven of Swords, or whatever. I said it backwards again. My goodness, but it doesn't matter. The whole point is you have this sneakiness, and you have this, kind of this like strategy of how am I going to deal with this? I have to be a little more strategical. I have to come up with a plan on how I want them to know, that I don't want to be here anymore. Maybe you're trying not to hurt their feelings. Maybe you don't want any more chaos. Maybe, it's going to cause more fighting. So you are definitely holding back on the situation as you're just kind of hanging around, just kind of, looking at how I'm going to let go of this situation, how I'm going to bring this to light, right? And so the Hangman is on top of the Two of Wands when you're looking for this, it's almost like I wanted a reconciliation, but I don't know if I can have a reconciliation, because the Two of Wands is a card of reconciliation. So then now you're kind of backtracking on that reconciliation, but staying very quiet in Hangman mode. Hangman mode just means I'm going to go into this enlightened mode. I'm going to go into this kind of meditation, just kind of pause. I'm in a pause state instead of actually asking for this reconciliation or looking for one or assuming one's coming. I don't think we want to reconcile anymore, because it just feels like the more you're reconciling, it just keeps continuing to keep go the same way over and over again. So it does look like you're going to hold back on that, waving that white flag and trying to say, stop the war. No, instead I'm going to pull myself away from the situation and kind of put myself into a different situation. I'm going to go play golf. I'm going to go watch TV. I'm going to go do extra work at work. I'm going to, whatever it is you do. There could be some jealousy, unfaithfulness, or obsessive behavior going on over here. Or you might just feel like this person is that would be insecurities no matter what. So there could be some insecurities going on. You may even feel like this person is codependent upon you. So it's going to make it a little more hard for you to walk away from the situation if you know they're dependent on your money, your stability. And these are things that are factors that you're going to be going through in your mind as you're in the Hangman mode. How am I going to deal with this situation? No matter what the situation is. Definitely leaving them out in the cold. So now, where you may even felt like they left you out in the cold about situations, you're definitely pushing them into the cold, because you're cold shouldering them. You're going to make them feel like, well, there's nothing more I can do about the situation. And they're going to feel like they're lost and they're out in the cold somehow or another. Whether it's, it's just, for the way that the reading is going is it's mostly just from you ignoring them. Right, so they're going to feel like that you're very cold to them and that you're ignoring them. So Over here, you're saying it can't get any worse than this, and you're recognizing this. Was a learning lesson that just keeps continuing to go on and on and on, but this is an inevitable end, and you know it is. Now it's just about cutting the strings and getting this done. You know now it's inevitable. You know now within your mind as you're getting towards that I don't know. It's kind of like as you're kind of getting towards the end of that kind of enlightenment, that peace within you. It's almost like the more that you see clearer within this situation, the more you see there's no, right, there's no fixing this. It's just going to have to, you see, you're in the knowing. It's like you know that this conversation has to be made. You know, it's kind of like knowledge-wise, mind-wise, you know, right? You're in the knowing. This is going to have to be cut. I'm going to have to use this sword to cut the ties, right? It's just about when am I going to do it? How am I going to do this? And here it is again. You feel like you have, right, isolation, but this is the worry, right? So not only are you giving them Five of Pentacles, they've been giving you Five of Pentacles for quite a time. You might have even felt lonely for a long time. Not getting your needs met. So it's about you offering yourself your own dreams, your own goals, your own happiness. Absolutely. Your own dreams, happiness. Yeah. Going after what you need, but after the self-healing and all of the things start coming in, you'll start feeling like you're shining more. But you know you need to get out there. You know that, you know what, I have to have more faith about the situation as well. I'm carrying all the weight. You just feel like you're very burned out. It's like I'm lonely and I'm burned out and I'm doing all the work and I have to release all of this, and I'm feeling, you might even be feeling a little depressed about the situation. So you're going after your own happiness, right? Because you have the darkness, and after the dark comes the sun, because you want victory where the darkness is. You want victory for yourself. You wanted victory for your family. You wanted victory for this situation, but you just don't see this happening. So you know that you just have to go out and, you know, do things for yourself. Do things that you love. Bring in your own Ace of Cups. So by moving on, you know this is exactly what I need to do, because this is the only opportunity that I have. This is the only way that I'm going to find the happiness. Maybe this is the only way that I'm going to even maybe find a new true love. Someone who actually will give me what it is I want. Right? But it's going to be hard because it does feel like you did invest a lot of time and energy within this situation, right? But you know that it's time to move on, right? So you're going to give them a tower. So where you have your own tower, you're going to give them the tower, you know, but it's all about timing. When will I give them the tower? I know I need to give them the tower. I'm just not sure when, right? Will it be now? For some of you, you're going to say it's going to be now, right? For others of you, it would be like, no, it'll be next month, right? Everybody's story is different. It's all about the healing, though, and getting strong and taking that strength back where you feel like they've weakened you down, right? After getting out of that emotions, after getting out of your head about the situation. So let's grab a couple portal cards and see what's going on within the situation. You're divinely protected. You are safe and divinely protected by the angels on your journey. Venetian Galactic Council, star being guides, answer the call. It's time for you to shine. It's time for you to answer your call. You know what you're supposed to do when you have the biggest yes card. So, you know, for you to say, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I, you know, no, you're doing the right thing. We all have a purpose. We all need things that we are supposed to do. You can't sit over here and feel like this. This is not the way to live. Memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. So you definitely will be feeling the progress coming through. Okay, so yes, and for a lot of you, you have fulfilled your soul contract and you're remembering who you are and what your purpose is. And a lot of times we hit rock bottom in these situations, and that's exactly what it is. And then your willpower starts booming, right? As your solar light upgrade, it just boom, there it goes, right? That's where it all starts. And it's like, that's where I take my power back. That's where everything starts coming in. That's where I get to express my truth. This is where I need to free myself for my own divine support and my own purpose. And a lot of you are going to walk right into a soul family. You're going to walk right into some kind of new opportunity, whether, whether meeting a new friend, a new workplace. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is definitely family, but if you feel like it's work, then, take it how it resonates, general reading. But for a lot of you, it's definitely feeling like you're out of place, out of sorts, and that this soul contract has ran its course. Okay, so that was it for you, my friends. Until next time.